Your online presence brought to you by Trio SSS. So why is it important to have an online presence? Well, for one, for gaining a name for yourself, you can get a beneficial positive light when you do this, as well as you can gain connections and have an impact for your future in a good way. You can also possibly impact your future in a bad way. And we'll talk about some examples in a second. But knowing your online presence is important for future employment in graduate schools because they do look at this when you do apply. They will look up you when you apply. And if you have a public page, they can see some things. So what are the kinds of online presence that you should be aware of? So there's two different ones. There's a positive and then there's a negative. So for the positive, there's a limited amount of social media when you do have an online presence. There's no public posting unless it's important, meaning you usually private your account so other people can't look at it when they do search you up. As well as sometimes you can have a professional account to make you look better in certain instances. As well as you have appropriate content if it is public size. So if you have a Facebook and it's public, if you have people who tag you in things, maybe put it on tag review and see that if it's actually appropriate to go on your page and how people would view you if they actually saw that, as well as employers and grad schools. As for negative online presence, it would be having multiple public accounts such as Twitter, Instagram, Facebook open to where people can find you very accessibly, and you have inappropriate actions such as drinking, smoking, nudity, or others, or even profanity on those pages, and they can see you in a negative light, as well as inappropriate comments or posts from other people who do it on your page. So here's an example of my own online presence. So when I search my name up in Google at first, what comes up is my Facebook profile, my LinkedIn account for Northwest Missouri, my Instagram, the page where I'm a student mentor at my college, my Twitter, and then a bunch of other people who aren't me, because apparently other people who have my name have died. So when you look on these accounts and you click onto these pages, my Twitter is private, and even if you can see anything, you don't see anything bad. Student Mentors, this is just a page for my college, and it doesn't show me in a negative light. My Instagram is private. LinkedIn, I have not updated that, but there's nothing bad. And Facebook, it's also private, but I also I make sure that I go to my tag review, and I edit anything that people post with me in it, and make sure that it doesn't show me in a negative light, and it's not how I want to represent myself. So how you can better your online presence would be having a professional account, private your personal account, review what people post about you, maintain a good image, and be active on social media. To do these things, it's not very hard, but if you do have any questions, please feel free to stop by the Trio office and we can help you with this. So if you have any questions, again, please feel free to reach out to the Trio office and we will gladly help you with anything you may have.